Now, most of you already know that NIO is still selling the NT 1.0 cars, which we all know that they are outdated, right? But the good thing that we just read or we just received today is that NIO plans to stop selling those cars from tomorrow. So those that might still want to buy the NIO cars, they only have today to probably buy those cars as from tomorrow. We just read a wonderful article that indicated that obviously those models, the last day of sales is tomorrow, because NIO wants to push their new NT 2.0 model, and the ones that are currently in the market right now, you will know that is the ET5, ET7 and the ES7 stroke EL7. So this is something that when I read about, I was very excited because of this news, because ladies and gents, you will know that there are so many people who are still worried about the fact that NIO is still selling their NT 1.0 cars. Why don't they phase them out and focus rather on pushing their NT 2.0 cars? So to get to see that, of course, those old NT 1.0 will be discontinued from tomorrow makes me to be really excited. Now, before we forget, I should still already know that this video is just an entertainment video and not a professional financial advice video. Now, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button if you do enjoy the content that I'm giving you about the NIO stock. NIO is one of the companies that we discuss a lot on this channel, and this is because this is a company that I personally believe that it is set for greatness. Its fundamentals, its future prospects are just so robust in a way that I believe that they will be the leader or the top leaders in the world when it comes to automakers, which is why I'm sure you are not surprised by now. I'm sure you have heard that the NIO CEO indicated that by 2030 they plan to be in the top 5 automakers in the world. So I'm really excited, and which is why I'm continuing to load the boat whenever I get a chance, because I know that this is a company which is just set to do very well. So if you are into the stock market, or if NIO is one of the companies that you like, I really appreciate if you can just hit the likes button, as it helps with YouTube's algorithm. So apparently NIO issued an urgent notice today, which is showing that of course they are discontinuing their old models from tomorrow, and they are going to sell all the, of course, this NT 1.0 to a certain entity, which of course it was not disclosed. Now this, like I said, comes after so many of the investors were complaining that NIO is taking long to obviously start with the deliveries of new models. Yes, they launch new models, but they are taking a bit of time to launch new models, which obviously we are getting to see NIO starting to, of course, implementing delivering of the model which they launch as soon as possible. I mean, we start seeing this last year with the ES7 or EL7, which obviously they launched it around June, July of 2022, and they started with the deliveries in August. The ES8, ladies and gents, on the very same article which we saw, or the latest NT 2.0 ES8 which they unveiled in NIO Day 2022. On this article we read that it is possible that they might deliver it earlier than what they said. I mean, one of the good things that I'm really excited about NIO is that they are planning to unveil 2 new models, which you probably know, which one of them we already know, that is the EC6, and of course the upcoming ES6, which with the NT 2.0 platform, they are planning to start delivering those models before they could even start delivering the models which they unveiled in NIO Day 2022 in December, that is the ES8 and the EC7. So I'm really excited that at least NIO, in terms of delivering, they are trying their best to push that they deliver as soon as possible the car which they unveil, which is something that ladies and gents, will drive in demand. That, ladies and gents, will make NIO to, of course, generate some good sales, because it appears that there are some people that get so tired of waiting for the models which they order. For then some of the NIO models which they order, they end up cancelling their orders. So I'm really excited, because even on the NIO's existing NT 2.0 cars, that is the ET5, ET7 and the ES7 or the EL7, NIO, ladies and gents, they are now the waiting period for those cars have been reduced. I think for the ET5 now, the waiting period after you have logged your order is around 2 to 3 weeks, which is something that is incredible, because I think a few weeks ago it was 3 weeks, right? Then when it comes to the ET7 and the ES7, also there you get your if you are to log your order, you get your vehicle within 3 weeks or in 3 weeks, which is something that obviously it is amazing to see, or to finally see that those people that log their orders on these NIO cars, they will get, or they will just have to wait 3 weeks to get their orders, which is something that we, of course, were not seeing in NIO in previous months or in previous quarters. We were seeing people, some people complaining that they were waiting months and months before they can get their hands in their cars, which is what led into some of them cancelling their order. So to finally get to see NIO, ladies and gents, indicating that obviously they've reduced the waiting period on their NT 2.0 cars, it is amazing and incredible to see the amount that the amount of time that, of course, the consumers or those that buy the NIO cars are now waiting, because on average it's 3 weeks. Whenever you buy any NT 2.0 NIO car, you wait 3 weeks in China and you get your car, which is something that is incredible. Now, also the fact that there are 4 models coming, ladies and gents, also makes me to be very excited, because like I said in yesterday's video, before the first half of this year, we are definitely going to have NIO selling 7 cars. So it might be 8, because there is a shooting brake ET5 which NIO is targeting for the European market, which we might also see it starting with the deliveries in the first half of this year. So I'm really excited about the news we got to see today of NIO discontinuing their NT 1.0 models to push sales on their NT 2.0 models. Otherwise, I'm very excited about the NEV insurance registrations which NIO reported yesterday for the previous week, or for last week, because you will know that NIO for last week they delivered, or they registered 3,045 cars, which was way better than the 1,148 cars they reported 2 weeks ago. So to get to see an improvement on this figure makes me to be really excited, and I hope to see more improvement even in the weeks to come, because that will definitely boost the deliveries. I'm hoping for the best that for the month of February, NIO deliver at least 10,000 or in a minimum 10,000 vehicles. If NIO can deliver over 10,000, I think investors will really accept that, as that will mean that obviously NIO is continuing to do well when it comes to their deliveries. Otherwise, so many people are waiting to see the kind of deliveries that NIO will be producing in the Q2, as the CEO indicated that that is when all the supply constraints issues would have faded away by then. So I'm really excited and hopeful that from Q2 we can see those robust delivery figures that we've been waiting to see from NIO, which will definitely also, in my opinion, recover their share price. Otherwise, whenever I can, I continue loading the boat onto the NIO stock, because this is a stock which its fundamentals, its future prospects are just so massive. And those of you that load the boat, increase your holdings into this stock, I definitely think that you will be rewarded in due course, because one way or the other, this is a company which is just set for greatness. This is a company that its fundamentals, its future prospects, that is of course their sub brands, that is of course the technology that we might see in latest NIO cars, the 150 kilowatts battery, those kind of future prospects make me to be hopeful onto this NIO stock, because they make it to be even more unique to other EV companies. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And you know that this video was just an entertainment video, and you should not take it as a professional financial advice. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.